CMC currently has Pro Football Focus put this out this morning. He's got 44 plays this season that have gone for over 10 yards. 44 plays.
Explosive.
That is more than 24 teams' running back rooms combined. So, two-part question for you, Wayne. I think MVP is a quarterback-only award currently. You don't think that? You don't think it should be?
I don't think it is. I think
you don't think it is.
No, I think it has been because the league they haven't seen pure dominance since 2012 with Adrian Peterson. Where I need to know the quarterbacks from 2012. Is there any way you can find that out that was in that way? And the reason why I said that is because Peterson rushed for over 2,000 yards. He almost had 2,100 yards. That's not what the league wants now. You can tell it's a quarterback league. But you got a guy that is on pace for possibly 1,500, 2,000 all-purpose yards for sure. He's already at almost 1,500 all-purpose yards. And so he's already a 1,000-yard rusher. He's about to win the rushing title. So why isn't CMC in the MVP race? Now, I talked about this on Bleacher Report. I put up all his stats. I put up all his numbers. And the dude has a legitimate shot. Now, we're watching these quarterbacks trickle down, and you're watching a quarterback trickle up. I think the only competition really for CMC is going to be his own teammate, Brock Purdy. I think Tua's going to go down. I think Mahomes is going to stay down. There's a possibility that the odds are turning. If the 49ers continue to dominate in the ways that they do, you're going to get a CMC explosive game every time, whether he rushed for 40 yards and 4 touchdowns or for 2 touchdowns and 140 yards. Like, it's still going to be damaging MCs. Oxygen, they can't breathe. Mad tricks up the sleeve with boxes so much can breathe. Now let me stop. Biggie quotes all day. But no,
I like
seriously.
that your voice is like leaving and you're still just like, I have to finish all of the bars.
I had to get the bars out. but he should be in that category of MVP because he's having an MVP season. Now they do have the Offensive Player of the Year. But what wide receiver is turning up?
Tyreek.
There you go. And I don't think Tyreek should be in the. Is he in the MVP race?
He's ahead of CMC currently, actually.
Interesting.
So, okay, couple things. You gave me a lot to work with, Wade. I appreciate that. This is awesome. So, the top 6 options for MVP are all quarterbacks. Dak, Brock, they're tied. Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Tua, Lamar. They're all relatively close odds-wise. Then there's a cliff, and you get the next 2, Tyreek and Christian McCaffrey. But Tyreek is considerably ahead of Christian McCaffrey currently.
Wow. Okay. And, he's putting up phenomenal stats, man.
Might be the first 2,000-yard season ever for a wide receiver.
Right.
And
so if it's something that eclipses something that's never happened, obviously they're gonna go to the top of the pyramid. You know what I mean? Obviously.
Now, you asked back in 2012 what the quarterbacks did, okay? The leading quarterback, Drew Brees, threw for 5,000 yards.
God dang!
43 touchdown passes, but led the NFL in interceptions as well with 19. So that kind of
slinger.
Yeah. Now, Aaron Rodgers behind him, 39 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. That was pretty remarkable as well.
So my point is, it's valid. There's a possibility that a skilled player can win MVP, whether it's
neither one of those guys. If we're looking, they didn't even get votes. It was Adrian Peterson and Peyton Manning who went 37 and 11, 37 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, but it wasn't even close. 61% of voting shares went to Adrian Peterson, 39% went to Peyton Manning.
Wow.
But he rushed for over 2,000 yards and 12 touchdowns. Pretty damn good
CMC
year.
has what? 15 touchdowns? How many touchdowns?
He's got more than that.
Yeah.
CMC has 17 total touchdowns
17 total touchdowns. How many touchdowns does Tyreek Hill have?
Let's see here.
We working today.
Yeah, we are. That's okay. Give me the job, man. This is what we do. Tyreek always spelled weird. There we go. Tyreek Hill, his current stats, he's having a hell of a year, man. 1,496 yards, more
Okay.
than CMC, 12 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So he's
Well,
5
CMC,
touchdowns short.
yeah, but he has almost 300 yards more, 400 yards more.
He's got 1,496.
Yeah, but CMC is like
McCaffrey,
1456. So what are we saying?
1,461
Yeah.
total scrimmage yards.
But so how
They're
is he
close.
that far ahead? Explains. So if this is my issue. This is my issue because I look at Brock Purdy and I don't understand how he's not ahead of any quarterback on the thing if he's the leader of every statistical category.
Everyone.
There's not a doubt. Everyone. The only thing he don't lead in is interceptions because he don't throw many. Bingo.
Yeah, if I'm voting, and again, my understanding I think is different than yours, just to the fact that I think it's a quarterback only award.
Okay.
And that's why I think I bet really heavily on CMC being the offensive player of the year. And he still has good odds because what's it called? Tyreek Hill has better odds currently. So if you're betting right now on MVP, Brock's not the favorite.
He's not.
He's not.
And he's not going to be. And he doesn't.
Dak.
Yeah. Ooh, really?
It's Dak. Dak currently has best odds.
So do you think the writers that do the voting, do they favor in the strength of schedule? Just curious to know. Does that matter?
Some do, some don't. There's
okay, right. There's not a blueprint saying, and
it's not public voting, and that's another thing. Like
that's what I'm saying. It's
people
just
need to know who
the
the hell is voting for who. Like last year, somebody voted for Damar Hamlin as an MVP vote. Like, and the Damar Hamlin story is very, very important, and all those things, and all the attention. But like, that person should never be allowed to vote again. That sways everything. And if people don't understand how big one vote matters, what's it called? Patrick Willis missed 6 consecutive All-Pro years, first-team All-Pro by one vote.
One vote. Mm-hmm.
And dude would have been a first-ballot Hall of Famer with that. Like, votes, they matter, and when people just throw them away to chase some other damn narrative, but it's not public, so you don't know who did it, some jackwagon. Like, come on, man. Writers piss me off. I like writers, but some of them have agendas and whatever else and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, now, if you are going to bet, there's positive odds. So Brock Purdy is plus 330 right now at for MVP. So, like, for example, if you wanted to throw $10 down on Brock Purdy being MVP, you win $33. And if you want to bet, here's where you go bet. You know sports and you pick winners all the time. So why not get paid for them at MyBookie? MyBookie has the biggest online selection of odds, contests for all your sporting and betting needs anytime, anywhere. You can bet on NFL, NCAA, or this is pretty fun. I love this. You can bet for the fences buy on the all new money bag. So what happens is it's a one-of-a-kind type of opportunity. You just place your bet, spin the wheel, and you get ready to score epic odds on teams, athletes, events, all those things. It just increases those. So it's like a bonus spin to give you even better payouts and better odds, better chances to win. All you got to do is sign up for free today. Use promo code 49ERS or scan the QR code next to me, and you can claim a deposit match of any amount up to $1,000. Again, that's promo code 49ERS to claim your deposit bonus. It's not just a sports book. It's a community. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie.
The 49ers Rush Podcast.